What was that?
What was that?
What was that? What was that, guys?
These are some of the most unsettling clips ever recorded. I've searched through countless videos to bring you only the most intense moments, so viewer discretion is advised. Let's start with this first terrifying encounter. This chilling footage was captured by Jake, a popular YouTuber you might recognize from his channel, Jake Ghost Hunter. As the name suggests, Jake's channel is dedicated to the paranormal, and for the past 3 years, he's been captivating his audience with spine-tingling evidence of the unknown. From eerie voices to shadowy apparitions lurking just out of sight, Jake has encountered his fair share of terrifying experiences. But what he faced on this night was something he never could have anticipated. It was October 31st, 2023, Halloween night, a night infamous for its ties to the supernatural. This time, Jake was setting out on an investigation unlike any other. His destination? The Blair Witch Forest. For centuries, legends have whispered about a vengeful spirit lurking within the woods, a sinister entity known as the Blair Witch. Those who wander too deep often never return, their final words lost to the wind. The most infamous case occurred in 1994, when 3 filmmakers vanished without a trace, leaving behind only their disturbing final footage. Locals refused to enter the forest after dark, warning of unexplainable rock formations, strange symbols carved into trees, and the feeling of unseen eyes watching your every move. They claim the forest itself is alive, shifting and twisting its paths to trap those who dare to enter. Step too far inside, and the woods decide your fate. Once you enter, you may never leave. But Jake? He wasn't one to be scared off by myths. He had spent years proving skeptics wrong, documenting chilling encounters that even the most doubtful viewers couldn't explain. If something truly haunted these woods, he was determined to find it. Luckily, he wasn't alone. Joining him were his 2 close friends, Noah and Clayton, both experienced explorers who, like Jake, were eager to uncover the truth. Together, they ventured deep into the shadows of the Blair Witch Forest.
As you guys can see from the fact that we're doing a talking head interview right now, this video is not like any other video that we've ever filmed. This is and will continue to be the scariest video on our YouTube channel. Before you guys watch this video any further, we just want to let you know that viewer discretion is advised. He just warned us that this place is dangerous. It's just outside of Baltimore, which, if you don't know, is one of the most crime-ridden cities in the entire country. We don't have to just worry about the spirits and the cryptids out here. We have to worry about people. So Colin warned us that there are hundreds of unsolved murders that take place in these exact woods that we were going to this night.
As Jake and Noah start their video, their expressions say it all. Something truly horrifying happened. And this time, it's not the paranormal they need to fear. It's the people lurking in the woods.
What is up, guys? Right now, we are at this parking lot, and we're about to go hunt for the Blair Witch. This is the Halloween special of Camping with Cryptids, so happy Halloween, guys! Happy Halloween! We just got off the phone with Colin from Paranormal Files, and he gave us a lot of warnings about this place, about murders, demonic entities that he unleashed out of a Dybbuk box, which might still be there. We're gonna go look for it.
The video begins as any other adventure. Just a group of friends, laughing, joking, and filming their latest exploration. They had no idea this trip would take a darker turn, one they would never forget.
1, 2, 3, Blair Witch, baby. 1, 2, 3, Blair Witch! You guys ready?
I'm ready. Are we ready?
100%. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, dude.
All right, dude. Guys, I'm not joking. We have a 30-minute hike in front of us, and it's gonna be wild, dude. We have no idea what we're gonna encounter. We've not been out here, and by the time we get to where we're going, it will be completely dark.
Their first stop? The abandoned church, a chilling landmark known from the Blair Witch legend. With nightfall approaching, they hurried to reach the eerie site before darkness swallowed the forest.
Guys, we are still freaking walking. Oh my.
You know I don't call out things, dude. I thought I heard a screech up there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys didn't even hear that.
No,
I didn't hear that at all.
Let's keep moving then. There it is. We found it. Dude, we found the bridge, dude. Oh my god. There could be people in there.
Dude, this is the church.
Oh my god, bro. We've officially found the Blair Witch Church in the middle of the Blair Witch Forest. We are here right now, dude. Right now. Look at that.
Oh, man.
Wait, listen. Sounds like tribal drums.
I see somebody down there.
Come here, dude. Shh, dude. Dude,
just walk down there.
shh. There's like tribal drums. Oh my god, boys. Noah, look at this, dude. Be careful, guys. There is people here. We don't know who they are. Oh, we made it.
There's got to be like a party type thing going on because there were people.
That's
dressed
weird,
up.
though. That's weird that they're having it here. Dressed up as what?
No, they were like dressed up in like nice clothes, like
Okay.
clothes.
So we are here, dude.
We're
in
here.
the Blair Witch Church.
We're
bro.
here. We're here. We found it. Let's go.
Upon arrival, they set up their cameras and sat down to discuss their next move. But before they could, it became painfully clear. They were not alone.
Let's go. Now we just have to find some evidence of this thing, bro.
Yeah.
Let's explore it.
That had to be the
No,
drums.
no, this is not normal. No,
What is that? Sounded like
No.
War of the Worlds alien, bro.
Guys, you guys are not concerned enough about this. That is tribal drums. That's not normal music. There's no way back here except for the f***ing trail we just walked, but no car was at the entrance. And that was just a tribal horn sounding thing, dude. Like, why would that be a sound back
Dude,
here?
I don't know.
That's not
I didn't even know you
music.
could get back here
No,
that
dude,
way.
you can't. You can only get back here from the trail. That's why I'm saying, why are they here? This is not good.
A wave of unease washed over them as distant sound echoed through the trees. A subtle glance between them was all it took to confirm. Someone else was out here. The eerie stories from fellow YouTuber Colin rang in their heads, warning them to stay alert. Unsure if they were dealing with hikers, squatters, or something more sinister, they decided to check it out.
Guys, wait. Okay, before we do anything, should we like sneak and check what the hell's going on?
I mean, is it good to go
I'm-
up towards it and let them know we're here?
There's a rock thing down there. I don't know what
I'm-
that
I see
is.
people. I see people.
This isn't
There's
normal.
got to be like a party
No,
on the
this,
creek,
this
bro.
don't, we gotta,
There has to be.
let's go find out, but this is not normal.
Cause I got somebody on camera.
Yeah, yeah, I did too. Guys, sneak up there. Don't let them know we're here. Lights down, stay.
Somebody
Wait,
has a light.
someone yelling. Lights down, stay down, be quiet. This could be dangerous.
Guys, back to lights off. Lights off.
Okay, lights off.
I'll be able to see.
Quiet, you. Pick up your feet. Everyone, pick up your feet. Keep the camera. Keep the camera on him though. Stay down.
There's people. There's people.
Where?
Right there.
They're on the roof.
There's people. I don't like that, guys.
That dude was creepily looking right up at where we were walking. Like, dude, I watched him. He did not break contact of that entire area.
Guys, this could actually be dangerous. We have no idea what they're here for.
With the forest bordering one of America's most dangerous cities, they knew they had to be careful. Still, they refused to let their fear dictate their actions. Rather than confront the unknown, they chose to refocus on the real reason they came: to investigate the hauntings rumored to linger in these cursed woods.
Guys, so there's creepy freaking things going on over there, but one of our goals is to find Colin's Dybbuk box that he left here in his video here with Exploring with Josh and Seth. And
If it
so
hasn't
we're
already
gonna,
been taken.
we're gonna try to look for it real quick for him. But anyways, guys, we are in this haunted church on the Blair Witch Forest. We have a music box set up right here, and we have a REM pod set up over there to see if we can capture any paranormal activity in here. I also have a couple cat balls.
Perfect.
If there's any spirits in this church, in this forest, we have multiple devices that you can use to speak with us. Can you make one of them light up by getting close to them, touching them, using your energy? You heard a tap over there?
I heard like there's shale rock over here, and it sounded like somebody just walked.
Music box just went off, dude. Are you the demon that they brought with them? Make that go off if you are. You come over here now, so that way you're not even close to it. It just went off.
Did it go off again?
Dude, I just asked if it was the demon. We're starting to get a little activity.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So I'm gonna go to airplane mode and I'm gonna get the chronometer out and we're gonna run the chronometer and see if any voices. Tell us who you are with this device, please. Speak with us.
Come back by. That is.
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Hello!
You back away for us. Please.
Back away if you're a demon. Step back.
Step back if you remember Colin, Seth, or Josh.
Is it?
Ghost town! What? That's where we're at!
You're right. Oh my god.
Ghost town!
That's not good. We need to be quiet, guys, because there's people over there. But we're in a ghost town, and that
Oh my god, stop.
is the Blair Witch real. Make that go off if the Blair Witch is real. Oh my god. No way.
Dude. I have a question. Is the Blair Witch a demon?
Oh my god. Dude. Okay, thank you.
Excitement took over as their ghost hunting equipment started reacting. It was happening. This moment had been on their bucket list for years, and now they were finally experiencing it firsthand. With each attempt to make contact, the darkness around them grew heavier, as if someone was watching from the shadows. Then, the distant rustling began.
Dude, so I've been hearing like branches breaking, like walking down there, and I'm like, I saw lights like walking across, kind of down there-ish, and I kind of got paranoid to myself, and it said press stop. It said press stop, like we need to go. That hasn't gone on for like 3 minutes.
Literally going off.
Dude, that thing. Okay, make that go off if we should leave. Are you trying to warn us of something? Please make that go off if we need to leave now.
Is something gonna happen when the sun goes all the way down?
Dude, this thing already confirmed that the Blair Witch is real. I still hear him, bro. Wait, where are they?
They're down. They're down.
Down where, bro?
I heard it down through that doorway.
It's getting louder.
Do we need to leave?
Get too close. Are they coming this way?
Oh, shut up!
I heard that. I actually heard that.
I know.
Get down, get down, get down. That was from over there, bro.
Dude, I actually heard that one.
I'm not even kidding, guys. Get down.
Like, hang on.
Yes. Guys, stay down.
See it from here? Look, you can see it. Hurry. It's down on the river, so we're chilling. But there is a flashlight, so there are people.
Can't see. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
I actually thought I just saw something move past that doorway.
This one or the back one?
I don't know which one.
Hello?
No, come with us. What the f?
What was that? Like a scream, we're getting surrounded.
Alright, come over here now. Everyone stick together. Stay close. I'm being serious, dude.
Branches cracked, footsteps shuffled. The boys were surrounded. They had already established there were people in the woods, but in the heat of their ghost hunt, they convinced themselves it could be something paranormal, perhaps the Blair Witch itself. Fueled by adrenaline, they charged straight toward the noise, unknowingly walking into something far more dangerous.
Did you not hear that?
No.
There's a massive... Something's moving. Something is moving. Something is moving in those bushes, dude. Right here, Clayton. It's right there. It's moving. No, get in here. It's a person. Come here. Come on.
It's actually.
Get the gear. Come here. You'll have a light. Just walk with us. We need the night vision just in case we need to go lights out. Just stay between us. Okay, guys. Wait.
This is it.
We just heard people in the woods. Okay, let's go. Come on. Say goodbye to the church, guys.
Goodbye. You can follow us. Stay here. God, please.
Grabbing their gear, they made their way out of the church, moving fast through the thick woods. One flashlight was all they had to navigate the darkness, but what they failed to realize was that their light wasn't just guiding them, it was giving away their location.
Shh, guys, the flashlight, right there.
That's across the other side.
Okay, stay down. I'll use my light. Come here.
I'm not talking about that.
Guys, something was behind us, dude.
I know. Look, we got all the evidence we need. We need to get out of here. We need to get back.
And then, they saw it. In the distance, a figure with a flashlight moved toward the very church they had just escaped, as if it had been watching them, following them. At that moment, it became terrifyingly clear. They were being hunted.
Guys, we are leaving because no one knows we're here. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're not safe. That's fine. That's good. Stay with us, guys. Dude, there could be people on any of these ledges. Dude, what the is moving behind me? I keep hearing leaves. I don't like that. It's a gun hidden, dude. Hidden gun. Okay, keep moving though. Keep moving along.
Here, keep going. God, dude, I feel like something's like right behind us. I keep looking back, bro.
Will you be filming?
I'm filming right now. I've been filming the whole time.
What was that?
What was that?
What was that? What was that, guys? What that was? That was like a freaking howl. Don't trip, don't trip. Did you hear that scream?
Yes.
There's no, go. I'm not even joking, go. Come on. Did you hear the screams and howling?
Yes.
Something was screaming and howling. Come here, Noah, this way. Wait, up here. Come on. Here, drop me now. Come on, come on. What's the Client in here? Client, come on. Turn the light off. I don't give a care. Get down. Get down. Hold this. Where are we?
Baltimore County 911 Center. Your call will be handled by the next available call taker. The following tones are for the hearing impaired.
We were just filming a YouTube video out here on this trail, and then gunshots just started to happen on our way back to our car. No one get up here now. Behind me. Go. Watch your step. Go. Shh. Just listen to me. One second.
And that's where the video ends. The boys, sweating and shaking, found themselves paralyzed with fear, desperately searching for a safe place to hide as the unseen threat loomed closer. They could barely breathe, praying that whoever was out there wouldn't find them. Minutes felt like hours as they remained frozen in place, their minds racing with the horrifying realization that this wasn't a ghostly encounter. It was something far worse. At last, the flashing lights of the police cut through the darkness. The moment they saw help arriving, the boys wasted no time fleeing the forest, their hearts still pounding in their chests. Though they escaped unharmed, what they experienced that night was beyond anything they could have ever anticipated. A stark reminder that in places like this, the real danger isn't always the paranormal, but the people who lurk in the shadows. Whoever had set their sights on this young group had vanished before the authorities arrived, leaving only questions, fear, and the unsettling truth that they had been hunted. We're relieved to say the boys made it out safely, but this is one experience they will never forget. It was the evening of September 18, 2023. A group of friends had gathered at someone's house to rehearse for an upcoming dance recital. With only a few days left before the performance, they wanted every move to be sharp and in sync. Throughout the night, they took turns filming solo routines, eventually capturing their full group choreography on camera. But just a few hours later, after the dancing had ended and things had settled down, something strange happened. According to the group, they were sitting in a room playing a game when something off happened.
Wait. Middle, down.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll do the...
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a 90s dance.
Let's do it. You can only move when the lights are off. You can't move when the lights are on. You have 5 moves to get to me. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. You have 5 moves to get to me. Oh.
What the hell?
Oh my
Turn
God.
the light on.
Sorry. Something fell, right?
Yeah, it was sitting right here. Was it?
And it just fell off? Okay.
Fell? No, that's how it flew off. There's no way
It was
this
here?
fell. Feel how heavy this is.
No.
Yes,
wow.
it was sitting right here. Did you touch that?
No, she didn't touch it.
I don't know. That's... I don't know.
Maybe it was like.
Wait. What? Was that
Why
already
is that?
moving?
Oh my God! You guys! What the hell?
That was okay.
So what?
No.
What the
cat was
Oh my
it?
God! You guys, wait.
Oh my god. What is...
Wait. I'm really scared.
The entire thing was caught on camera. Right before the footage ends, a loud thud echoes through the room. The girls freeze. They already knew what it was. It was a crystal cube, one they had seen fall earlier in the evening. But the weird part? It had been carefully placed back on the shelf and hadn't moved since. Casey, one of the girls in the video, later explained that the cube hadn't just fallen again. It seemed to have flown. The distance it traveled across the room didn't make sense unless someone had physically thrown it. But no one was near it. And that wasn't the end of it. Moments later, the ceiling lamp began swaying on its own. A cabinet door slowly creaked open, even though no one had touched it. That's when the girls finally panicked and ran. So far, no one from the group has posted a follow-up or offered an explanation. And until they do, this incident remains one of those strange moments caught on camera that no one can quite explain. This eerie video was captured by Lucas and Yuri, 2 popular Portuguese YouTubers you might know from their channel, Caçadores das Sombras. For over 5 years, they have been uncovering mysteries and venturing into abandoned buildings and haunted places that most people wouldn't dare to enter. However, unlike many other explorers, they always carry firearms, making them far more protected than the average ghost hunter. But even with weapons in hand, nothing could have prepared them for what they would experience on this night. It was February 17th, 2021, a warm evening, when the duo set out on their next chilling investigation.
Fala galera, eu sou o Lucas Oliveira e está começando mais um episódio da série Lendas Paranormais. E galera, hoje estamos de volta aqui na lenda da Mulher de Branco. A gente decidiu voltar aqui para ver se a gente encontra mais resposta sobre essa lenda. E galera, no último vídeo, para quem viu, eu achei um poço perto de uma mata, lá perto de onde ela morreu. Então a gente decidiu subir lá hoje para ver se a gente acha alguma coisa.
As the boys log in with their viewers, they explain their mission for the night. Investigating the legend of the Lady in White, a local ghost story that has been passed down for years. According to townspeople, a woman tragically died in a car accident, and ever since, the woods where she crashed have been rumored to be haunted by her restless spirit. And tonight, the boys are determined to find out if the stories are true.
Galera, a lenda desse local aqui, para quem ainda não conhece, é mais ou menos assim. Essa mulher, né, que assombra essa estrada aqui, ela morreu aqui há muitos anos atrás e ela capotou o carro lá na curva, né, Yuri? Lá em cima, não foi?
Lá em cima.
E ela tava com o marido dela, só que o marido saiu vivo. Só ela morreu. Nossa, mano, cheio de bicho aí, velho. E galera, e desde então ela assombra esse local aqui.
Venturing deeper into the dark forest, they remain on high alert, guns and flashlights in hand, as they recount the legend and approach the exact location where the accident happened.
Tem alguém aqui?
Essa mata, como sempre, mano, fechadona, né?
Fica esperto aí, mano.
Aqui de olho aqui já.
With tense energy surrounding them, they scan the eerie forest, hoping to catch a glimpse of the lady in white. But just as they start to doubt the legend, something unexplainable happens.
Estranho esse local. Oh, Yuri, é grito, mano, é grito, é grito, é grito. É grito, mano, vindo aqui, ó, aqui, ó, aqui, ó.
Eu não ouvi, mano, não ouvi.
É aqui, ó. Tem grito aqui, ó. Pega a frente aí, pega a frente aí.
A blood-curdling scream pierces the silence. Without hesitation, the boys rush straight toward the sound, trying to locate its source. However, when they get closer, they are met with a terrifying shock.
Yuri. É ela, mano, é ela, Yuri. O que você quer?
And then, the video goes black. Lucas and Yuri are knocked out. But how? And by what? The footage cuts abruptly, and the next thing we see is Lucas waking up alone in the pitch-black forest. Yuri is gone.
Cadê o Yuri, mano? Cadê o Yuri, mano? Yuri! Yuri! Cadê ele?
Panic sets in as Lucas desperately searches for his friend, but Yuri is nowhere to be found. Realizing he's completely alone, Lucas rushes straight home, hoping Yuri will return. The next morning, a shocking twist. Yuri appears at Lucas's doorstep, disoriented and unable to remember anything after the moment they blacked out. Luckily, he made it home safely, but what exactly happened that night remains a mystery. After uploading the footage, many viewers speculated that the event was staged, questioning why the camera didn't capture exactly what knocked them out. Some believe the camera should have continued recording, but Lucas and Yuri insist that the lady in white's supernatural energy caused their equipment to fail. So what do you think? Was this an elaborate hoax, or did Lucas and Yuri truly come face to face with something beyond human comprehension? Let me know in the comments what you'd think. A YouTube vlogger from Russia. Alongside his friends, he sets out to explore a decaying hotel long forgotten by time. The structure is barely standing, walls crumbling, ceilings collapsing. But deep below, the basement levels remain eerily intact. It's there, in the dim corridors beneath the ruins, that their exploration takes a seriously dangerous turn. From the moment they step inside, the group feels uneasy. Their flashlights reveal old furniture left to rot, fragments of glass crunching under their boots, and the faint echo of their own footsteps following behind them. But soon, another set of steps begins to echo through the hall, slow, deliberate, and far too close.
Что за шутки?
Я говорю, ребята, это шаги сейчас. Прям в ту сторону шаги.
Если кто-то шутит, то мне не смешно.
А кто шутит?
Ты,
Я
Винус.
просто не понимаю, кому... Алло, ребят, тут кто-то есть? Народ!
Just as they're preparing to leave, panic erupts. A man suddenly charges from the shadows, wild-eyed, holding a knife. He isn't another explorer, but a squatter who's claimed the ruins as his home. The confrontation is brief, but terrifying.
Кто такие, опустили камеру быстро! Быстро, опустили свет, опусти, сука!
Так, стоп, мужик.
Опусти свет, быстро, блядь! Кто такие,
Ну, мы снимаем здесь.
Чё, ну, блядь?
Для ютуба.
Кто такие, я тебя спрашиваю?
Ну просто, мужик, успокойся, просто снимаем.
Чё ты просто, блядь? Камеру, положил сюда, быстро!
Все, ничего.
Слышь, положил, я сказал, на землю.
Ладно, Сань, положи камеру.
Ох, понял, что,
Окей,
блядь?
всё.
Кто такие, что здеретесь, а?
Просто снимаем видео, просто снимаем.
Какое видео?
Видео будем по заброшке снимать.
Где уж мне, да? Выключи фонарь, не свети мне, понял?
А в чем проблема?
В смысле, в чем проблема? Че сюда приперся? Вы знаете вообще, чья это территория?
Чья?
Моя, нахуй, моя территория, стретесь. А?
Ну, приехали, поснимали, в чем проблема?
Мы уйти можем.
Уйти вы просто так можете. Ща. О, сука. Че за пукалка, блядь, а? Че ты, убери.
Кунцу убери, нож положи свой.
А, суча. Опусти камеру.
Не убери камеру.
Камеру, положи камеру. Мужик, алло, послушай, все, давай мы успокоимся. Мы сейчас просто свалим, и проблем нам никаких не нужно.
Проблемы, сейчас у вас проблемы будут.
Какие у нас проблемы? Ну давай, подойди, устрой проблемы мне. Если нужно, наложим на лицо маску, все что хочешь.
Если я сука, слушай меня, блядь. А? Устроили тут мне, блядь. Если я увижу где-то запись, я вам, сука, понятно, тварь?
Так, успокойся.
Поняли меня?
Успокоился, мужик.
Все, съебались отсюда, быстро забрали все, съебали, поняли? Убери руку, на.
Куда убери руку? С ножом, блядь! С ножом стоит тут!
The group grabs their gear and heads for the exit, adrenaline drowning out reason. One of them, thankfully, carries a non-lethal pistol, more for show than defense. It wouldn't stop a determined attacker, but in this moment, the threat of it is enough to send the man retreating into the dark. Breathless and shaken, they flee the property. And you probably noticed the footage was still uploaded online, which left viewers stunned that they even dared to. On May 2nd, 2024, skies over central Texas darkened with a quiet menace. What began as a modest line of spring storms quickly turned volatile as an outflow boundary from a dying cell surged northward, feeding warm, unstable air into a new supercell northwest of Abilene. By late afternoon, the radar signatures sharpened, rotation tightened, and the air itself seemed to pulse with tension. Near the small community of Hawley, the atmosphere collapsed inward on itself, and within moments, an EF3 tornado touched down, its winds screaming at over 150 miles per hour. At first, the funnel churned through open fields, gathering soil, debris, and dust into a spiraling column that darkened the horizon. But as the storm intensified, its path veered toward homes, fragile structures standing helpless beneath the sky. In just a few miles, it ripped entire houses from their foundations, twisted steel beams, and hurled vehicles hundreds of yards. But while most people were running from the storm, one man was driving toward it. Freddie McKinney, a seasoned storm chaser, documenting what he thought would be just another intercept, soon found himself in the middle of something far more human, something he would never forget.
Oh my gosh, we might be about to get a tornado here, guys. Tight signature on radar. I think we're about to get a tornado. Stop here real quick. I gotta look at our roads. We might have to go back to that road. We might have to go back to that road right behind us. Tornado on the ground. There it is. Oh my gosh. Strong tornado. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me right now. Look at the full. We don't want to get underneath the tornado cyclone. It is right here. is one of the most insane things I've ever seen. I can't believe I'm looking at this right now. Guys, if that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. And it's about to disappear. This tornado was not a quitter. Now it might officially have broke out. Alright, time to reposition.
After the first tornado lifted, the storm didn't weaken. It began to transform. On radar, its old circulation unraveled, only to rebuild itself stronger, just to the southeast. The atmosphere seemed alive, breathing in and out as it cycled, shedding one vortex and giving birth to another. What had already been a violent storm was now evolving into something even more dangerous. A supercell reloading its strength, ready to strike again.
Yeah, big tornado coming down, huge funnel. This one can be violent, honestly. Just looking at radar, I mean, just how much cake we have. This might be a very powerful tornado. Yep, there it is, on the ground, guys. On the ground. Oh, it's violent. Yep, we already got violent vortices in it, multiple vortex.
This is the beginning of the Holly, Texas EF3 tornado.
Holy smokes. This is gonna be one for the books, guys. This is an incredible tornado. That's strong. That's very strong.
As I now have a great vantage point of the intensifying tornado, I'm not the only one watching as the Lamberts, Casey and Wes, along with their two kids, 7-year-old Lane and 4-year-old Allie, are inside their home watching it from their front door.
You come on.
Even as the tornado seemed to drift away, the Lambert family didn't take chances. Instinct told them what radar couldn't. They gathered their two dogs, Millie and Scout, and rushed toward the small closet at the center of their home. The only space without windows, the only place that might hold. Outside, the wind was already shifting, the air growing heavier by the second. Meanwhile, just a few miles to their west, storm chaser Freddy was closing in, maneuvering through rain and mud for a closer intercept. But what he didn't yet know was that both his path and the tornadoes were about to converge, right where the Lamberts had taken cover.
Yep. Oh, it's coming at us. It might be coming at us. Yeah. We gotta get ready to run. We gotta get ready to freaking run. It's coming at us. Time to run. Time to run. It's coming right at us.
I cannot believe what I'm witnessing right now.
Yeah, and I can't believe that it's coming right at me, so we gotta go.
What had seemed to drift harmlessly away suddenly changed course, the tornado making a sharp right turn, now heading south-southwest and directly toward the Lambert home. Inside, Wes glanced out one last time, hoping the worst was over, but the sight stopped him cold. The dark mass on the horizon was no longer retreating. It was growing, moving faster, the wind outside beginning to howl. In an instant, the quiet afterthought of safety vanished. The tornado was coming straight for them.
Let's get out of the way here real quick to make sure we're out of the path of this thing. Oh, violent tornado. It just hit a house, I think. Oh my gosh, there's debris everywhere. There's debris everywhere. Gosh, please don't be hitting something. Holy. There comes the debris. Gotta watch the poles. Gotta watch the poles. Gotta watch the poles.
As I pull into the Lamberts' driveway, I unknowingly capture the final moments of their home as they're about to experience the full force of this monster tornado.
Gotta get ready to back up if it comes at us. Gotta get ready to back up if it comes back toward us. I think we're good though.
The tornado struck with full force, leveling the Lamberts' home completely, with them still inside.
I gotta make sure it didn't hit a house.
Noticing the scattered debris, I first assumed the tornado had struck a couple of outbuildings, as very little remained of the damaged structures. However, this is when something catches my eye. A white Chevy Tahoe, something you don't just leave sitting in the middle of a field, is laying right next to a pile of rubble. This is when it dawns on me that a house may have been struck by the tornado.
Please tell me they're not just hit a house here. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's people. There's people.
The Lamberts were alive, bleeding and disoriented.
Get in! Get in the car! Get in the car!
Please, God, help!
Open the door, get in!
Hurry!
Come on, guys! Get in the other side! Other side! Other side! Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Please get us! I need your phone! I gotta call my mom!
Right here, get in!
Get in! Get in! I know! Look at me, look at me! I gotta look where you're bleeding, okay? Look at me, like...
We gotta get to the hospital, buddy. Do you know where the nearest hospital is?
Yes.
Hey, let me get that dog. Oh, where's the dog? Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Come on, Bill! Bill! Hey, come here, buddy!
Billy, come on! Billy, come on! Come on!
Billy!
Girl.
Billy! Holy shit.
Okay. Go, guys, go!
I'm a storm chaser here. Okay, man. You gotta get to the hospital.
I need a towel.
I've got injured people in my car. Don't get in the mud. I'll try not to.
Don't get in the mud, you'll get sick.
Yeah.
Hey, Wes, I love you.
To make this very
hey,
quick.
We're okay.
I've got injured people in my car right now. Okay, there's a tornado here. Where are we at, guys?
Hodges.
Hodges,
Texas.
Hodges, Texas.
In that moment, it was impossible to comprehend how anyone had survived. The house was gone, nothing left but a scatter of debris and a single vehicle twisted in the field. For a family to crawl out of that alive defied reason. But there was no time to process it, no time to think. They were bleeding, in shock, and every second mattered. Freddie knew he had to move to get them to the hospital before their luck ran out.
Okay, can you... what kind of injuries are you talking?
Underage children with head injuries.
Okay, we got young children here with head injuries. Adult with a broken hand. Broken hand.
Broken hands, broken everything.
Okay. Okay, if one of you guys
could
get me...
I gotta figure out where you're bleeding from, Lane. I gotta get the blood pressure.
Okay.
Hold Allie. I gotta get...
Where's the hospital, guys?
Turn right.
Turn right.
Okay.
Okay.
Dude, get a hold of us. I
You
got a
gotta keep
7-year-old.
No, you're not.
Subaru Crosstrek, white.
Hey, you gotta put
Can you grab the dog? Can you grab the dog
put
here?
pressure on it.
Okay, what's going on?
I'll hold the dog.
Put pressure on it.
You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
Yeah, ready. I gotta let you go.
I've got to beat your... Lane, hush.
We're going to the hospital.
We can't get help.
Okay.
We're good.
Where do I go next, guys?
Turn right at the right up there.
Dead end right there. Take a right.
Lane, listen.
Dead end
I
right
have to
there,
hold
take
it.
a
If
right.
it doesn't
Okay.
stop bleeding, you
Got
won't
it.
have blood.
As Casey and Wes direct me to the hospital, our route takes us right next to the tornado as it's still ongoing just to our south.
Alright, you guys are gonna be okay. Yeah,
I'm so sorry I'm spitting in your car. Sir,
no.
I don't know your name.
My name's Freddie. What's your name?
Freddie, this is Elaine.
Elaine.
And Allie.
Nice
and
to meet you,
I'm Casey.
Are you okay?
I don't feel so good. Okay, Elaine, I need you to breathe.
Okay. Let's what's the next?
Hit the tree line right where that tornado's at. You gotta go left.
Okay, gotcha. Hopefully the tornado's not coming.
Freddy's day had changed in an instant. What began as a routine chase, another storm to document, another funnel to capture, had become a fight for survival. The camera that once recorded the storm now framed something far more real. A family pulled from the wreckage, blooded and trembling, their lives hanging by seconds. At that moment, the tornado no longer mattered. All that did was get them out alive.
You're good, man.
You're okay, baby. You're okay. I know, baby.
You gotta get
Answer your phone.
You got 10
Please
minutes.
answer your phone.
It says 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Are you?
Drive slow, man.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, man.
You gotta,
He's okay. He's awake. He's awake.
you gotta put pressure on it. Wherever, find it, put pressure on it.
I've got it. It's on his head.
Is it on this road where the hospital is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hey. Right now.
You guys are rock stars, man.
I can't get anybody to answer the phone.
It's okay.
I lost Scout. Wes. She's gone.
She'll be okay.
Allie, are you okay?
Hang in there, buddy.
Come on, dude. You're doing a great job.
I know, son.
Just be careful. Okay, I want to make it to the hospital.
I'm making it. I
I cannot get a hold of anybody.
Meanwhile, their other dog, Scout, hadn't made it into the car. In the rush to escape, no one knew where she was or if she'd survived. But in a moment like this, with injuries, blood, and the storm still raging, there was little they could do. Their own survival had to come first, as painful as it was.
I'm not going to be able to go as fast here because I don't want to.
It's okay. You're okay. You're doing a great
I
job.
gotta keep you guys alive, all right?
Yeah, you're doing great.
How do the kids doing?
You're doing good.
They're tough, man. But
Tough
they're the
kids.
toughest two kids ever.
You guys are the toughest people I've ever met.
What was that, like an EF? What?
Probably an EF4. It's a very strong tornado.
There's a police officer right there. No,
No,
he's
no,
fine.
baby, I'm
I know.
I'm okay.
You're not good, not good, not good, not good.
Be sure to get their contact information so we can support them.
Go, you good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So,
I'm okay.
see that H to the right?
H to the right.
Yeah, keep going.
Yep.
Keep going.
I'll deal with the officer.
No,
He's good. He's good.
this gentleman will handle
I
it.
know he's trying to pull me over, but
No,
It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah, there you go.
Sir, I'm gonna have to leave the dog in the car.
Don't stop.
All right, where's 8? Where's
Keep
he
going straight.
Keep going straight. Got it.
They're here.
Right where that officer is at.
Okay, baby. These doctors are gonna help y'all, okay? Don't be scared. They're gonna help you guys. Okay?
Help.
Help us out, please!
Get
We
the
just
kids.
got hit by a tornado!
Get the kids.
Help us out! Get a gurney! Get them in there! Get us some gurneys!
They had reached the hospital alive. All 4, injured, bleeding, but breathing. In the cold, fluorescent light of the emergency bay, their nightmare ended. Their rescuer sat quietly in his car, still shaking, holding the family's dog as nurses rushed them inside.
I'm fine. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna park right here. I just got this dog now, so.
Oh, honey, okay, dang.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was actually pretty crazy.
As I sit in the hospital parking lot, I stay with their dog Millie until Casey's sister Callie is able to come pick her up. With no word on the Lambert's condition, I have to wait until the following morning before finally receiving an update.
But by morning, the news confirmed the impossible. The entire Lambert family had survived. They even found their missing dog, Scout. She was badly hurt and would need multiple surgeries to recover, but she was alive. Another small miracle pulled from the wreckage. Their home was gone, their possessions scattered for miles. Yet they had walked away from an EF3 tornado with only non-life-threatening injuries, a miracle carved out of chaos. And even though this wasn't the most powerful tornado that season, for this family, it was the most terrifying experience imaginable. For them, it wasn't just another storm that passed through Texas. It was the night the sky fell, and a stranger stopped to save their lives. This video was originally uploaded to TikTok as a warning, reminding others to stay alert and aware of their surroundings. In the clip, a mother named JoJo and her son Daniel are seen returning home late at night. They step inside, close the door behind them, and for a brief moment, everything seems normal. But only seconds later, the camera captures something deeply unsettling. A man approaching their home and immediately testing the front door handle.
Go shower really fast. I need you to go shower. Please, Daniel. Who's that?
Inside, JoJo and Daniel begin to argue lightly, with JoJo telling her son to shower and Daniel insisting he's too tired. Their voices don't hide the sound of the doorknob rattling. JoJo quickly realizes someone is outside and rushes to check. When she looks through the door, she finds a stranger standing there. She yells for him to leave. The man steps back once but doesn't go away. Instead, he remains in full view of the camera, silent, staring with a blank and unsettling expression.
Who is that? Get out of here! Get out of here! There's a guy outside. Look.
Where he came from is uncertain. The door blocks the angle, making it impossible to see if he had followed them home or if he had been lurking nearby, waiting for their return. Some believe he had been trailing them the entire way back, while others think he was already camped near the house, watching and waiting. What he intended to do if that door had been unlocked will never be known. JoJo quickly called the police, but by the time they arrived, the man had vanished, leaving behind nothing but questions and a chilling reminder of how close danger can come.
Uno de los hallazgos pertenece a la joven Grisal.
In March of 2014, two friends from the Netherlands, Chris Kremers, 21, and Lisanne Froon, 22, arrived in the town of Boquete, Panama. Both were adventurous and eager to take part in volunteer work, while also experiencing the beauty of Central America. The mountains and dense jungles of the region offered both challenge and wonder, and the two young women embraced the opportunity. On April 1st, they set out on a hike along the El Pianista Trail. The trail is known for its scenic views, winding from farmland into the misty cloud forest before disappearing deeper into the Panamanian wilderness. It was meant to be a day trip. But when the evening came, Chris and Lisanne did not return. At first, their absence was met with concern, and the search began. Local guides scoured the paths. Families and volunteers joined in, combing the area in hopes of finding a trace. Eventually, helicopters and dogs were brought in to cover the steep terrain. But day after day, the forest remained silent. The weeks passed, and still, no sign of the two women was found.
Lisanne Froon y Chris Kremers entraron por este sendero a eso de las 4 de la tarde según testigos. Es un área boscosa de ambiente fresco que enamora. Pasados 20 minutos, ya hay diferentes trochas.
But finally, more than 2 months later, a breakthrough came. A local woman discovered a backpack near a riverbank. Inside were belongings that confirmed it had belonged to Lisanne, her passport, a camera, and both women's phones.
Frente de la comunidad de Alto Romero encontraron un bolso y no se había visto ni la presencia de la autoridad, entonces nosotros procedimos a cooperar, a buscar, a ver si qué pertenencia podíamos hallar más. Y entonces la sorpresa de nosotros es que fuimos encontrando osamenta y los zapatillas.
Strangely, the contents were intact and relatively clean, despite being left in the jungle. And when investigators examined the camera, they found hundreds of photographs. The earliest images showed Chris and Lisanne smiling at the beginning of their hike, enjoying the scenery and each other's company. Later photos, however, told a different story. They showed the two deep in the forest, as if they had continued far beyond the trail's usual path. Some frames, taken at night, revealed little more than darkness, the flash, catching fragments of rock and foliage, leaving more questions than answers. Not long after, further discoveries were made. Pieces of clothing and bone fragments were recovered and later confirmed to belong to Chris and Lisanne. These finds marked a tragic end to the search, but did little to explain the full story of what had happened during their time in the jungle. To this day, the events surrounding their disappearance remain unresolved. Many questions linger, and the images left behind only deepen the mystery. What is clear, however, is that the forest had taken hold of their story, keeping much of it hidden. The case of Chris Kremers and Lisanne Froon stands as a haunting reminder of how quickly adventure can shift into tragedy, and how nature, vast, untamed, and indifferent, can hold secrets that may never be fully uncovered.
The Tampa shooting. An incident so horrific that it still haunts the minds of many. It all happened on October 31st, 2023. The streets of Tampa were buzzing with energy. People dressed in their favorite costumes paraded down the sidewalks, laughing and drinking. For most, it was just another Halloween night filled with harmless fun. But for some, this night would turn deadly. As the party raged on, a fight broke out in the middle of the street. What initially seemed like just another drunken brawl escalated when someone drew a gun.
I knew that was gonna happen, bro. Hey, he dead, bro.
Gunshots rang out and chaos erupted. People screamed and scattered in every direction. As you slow down the video, you can clearly see a man pull out his weapon and fire at a person wearing a red hoodie. The girl who recorded the video wasn't the only one who caught the shooting on camera. Bilal, a 23-year-old bystander, also captured the chilling moment on his phone.
Oh, they wallin'! They wallin'! They wallin'!
Listen.
The sheer terror on people's faces as they desperately fled the gunfire was unmistakable. Sadly, not everyone made it out. 2 people were fatally shot, the man in the red hoodie and a bystander killed by a stray bullet, unable to escape the violence. 11 others were injured and rushed to the hospital, their lives forever changed by the night's events. This wasn't just another Halloween party gone wrong. It was a deadly confrontation that unfolded in real time, witnessed by thousands online. The tragic deaths and the 11 wounded left Tampa shaken, a stark reminder of how quickly a night of celebration can spiral into real horror. It's October, the week leading up to Halloween, and many parents busy with work drop their kids off at daycare. These children should be in a safe environment, but what happens here is the exact opposite. In this disturbing video, you can see the daycare worker putting on a scary mask and intentionally terrorizing the children. The kids scream in absolute fear, shaking and crying for their moms who aren't there to protect them. The worker thought it was just a joke, but the footage tells a much darker story. The poor children are screaming in pure terror, but what's even more disturbing is that other daycare staff are seen helping with these actions, even telling them who to scare next. One person is filming the entire thing, as if what they're doing is completely normal. Once this footage leaked, authorities stepped in. The daycare workers involved were arrested. But perhaps the most disturbing part is that this wasn't an isolated incident. It was later revealed that these pranks had happened multiple times, leaving many children with long-lasting trauma. It's heartbreaking to think about the damage these kids endured, all because of someone's careless, thoughtless actions. Videos like these are truly disturbing, showing how people can do such awful things to innocent children. Luckily, the video was leaked, and the workers received the punishment they deserved.
It was just a few days before Christmas, December 22nd, 1990, when a VHS camera began recording what, at first, looked like a quiet holiday moment. A man named Vaughn Taylor is seen sitting near a Christmas tree, unwrapping presents one by one. Behind the camera is his longtime friend, Edward Deli, who insists on filming the whole thing. Vaughn doesn't seem particularly excited about the gifts. In fact, he barely reacts at all, casually tossing aside wrapping paper while Edward keeps the camera rolling.
You got a light flashing on the front of that. I don't know. Find out. How am I supposed to find out? And LeMay. Come on, pass that. Oh wow. What is it? Baseball card. Okay.
At a glance, the video feels like any other home recording. Maybe a little awkward, maybe a little forced, but still ordinary. Two friends sharing gifts in the glow of a Christmas tree. Nothing about it seems out of place, but it is. Because these two men weren't just friends. They were recently released convicts. Edward for arson, Vaughn for aggravated burglary. And far from turning their lives around, they had already made a chilling decision. Vaughn had told another friend shortly after his release that he and Edward were planning to go into the mountains and shoot some people. And that's exactly what they set out to do. They made their way into the wilderness near Oakley, Utah, wandering from cabin to cabin, breaking in, stealing supplies, sometimes just destroying things for the sake of it. Most cabins were empty, left behind for the winter. But one wasn't. The Tita family had come to their cabin to celebrate the holidays. There were 6 of them: Father Rolf, his wife Kay, their daughters Trish and Liney, their grandmother Beth Potts, and their youngest daughter Lanai. On the morning of December 22nd, the family headed into nearby Salt Lake City for some last-minute Christmas shopping. The cabin was left unattended for just a few hours, the exact window Vaughn and Edward needed. When they broke in, they quickly realized the family wasn't gone for the season. The tree was decorated. Wrapped gifts sat untouched. It was clear someone would be back soon, so they waited. At some point during those hours, Edward picked up the family's VHS camera, the same one they had probably used to record Christmas mornings in years past, and started filming Vaughn as he tore open the family's gifts, one by one. The footage becomes almost unbearable when you realize these weren't his gifts. He was opening the presents of the very people he was waiting to kill. At one point, he even reads out the name Liney from a gift tag. A gun rests in his lap. Neither of them seems to care. A few hours later, the family returned. Beth, Kay, and Liney were the first through the door. They were immediately met with guns and threats. Liney, just 20 years old, began praying out loud, begging for her family's safety. But Edward looked her in the eyes and told her it wouldn't work. He only worshipped the devil. And moments later, both her mother and grandmother were murdered. Liney was left alive, for now. She tried to reason with the men, desperate to stall them. She knew her father and younger sister would be arriving any minute, but before she could convince them to leave, the sound of another snowmobile echoed in the distance. Rolf and Trish pulled into the driveway. Once again, the men pounced. Rolf was forced to strip, hand over all his money, and beg for his life. But it made no difference. Vaughn shot him in the face, then finished the job with a second shot to the back of the head. Only Liney and Trish remained. With the cabin now a crime scene, Vaughn and Edward soaked it in gasoline, lit it on fire, and fled, kidnapping the 2 girls and taking off on the family's snowmobiles down the mountain. But as they neared a road, they saw a man waving to them. It was Randy Zorn, the girls' uncle. He recognized them right away and tried to flag them down. But the girls, knowing any recognition could get him killed, pretended not to know who he was. They told the kidnappers he was a stranger. Randy, confused but suspicious, followed at a distance. He watched as the group loaded into the family car. He called out again, even ran toward them. Still, the girls ignored him, and that's when he heard it. A second snowmobile racing down the trail. It was Rolf. Barely alive, burned and blinded, with 2 bullets lodged in his head, Rolf had somehow survived. He had escaped the burning cabin, gotten on a snowmobile, and come to warn someone, anyone. He reached Randy and said just 6 words. "I've been shot. My wife's dead." And that was enough. Police were called immediately. A search was launched. And before long, Vaughn and Edward's stolen vehicle flew off the road, tumbling into a ravine. Incredibly, no one inside was seriously hurt. After a brief standoff, the 2 men surrendered. The nightmare was finally over. Edward was sentenced to life in prison. Vaughn, the man smiling while opening someone else's gifts on tape, was sentenced to death. When Rolf walked into the courtroom to testify, both men reportedly looked stunned. They had thought he was dead, but he wasn't. Rolf made a full recovery. Still, The horror of what happened in that cabin, the murder, the fire, the silent video of Vaughn tearing into gifts meant for children, left a scar that couldn't be erased. Now that was all for today, folks. If you enjoyed these horrifying clips, click to see more on the video on screen.